Breaking news out of Florida. U.S. District Judge Paul G. Byron has sentenced Ramon Lopez-Alvarado 59 Valles, Mexico to 14 years in federal prison for illegal re-entry into the United States and failure to register as a sex offender under the Sex Offender Registration and Notification Act SORNA. Lopez-Alvarado pleaded guilty to failure to register as a sex offender on July 27, 2018. A federal jury found him guilty of illegal re-entry on August 7, 2018. According to court documents and evidence presented at trial, Lopez-Alvarado, an alien of the United States who had previously been removed from the country in 2000, 2009, and 2013, was found to be back in the Orlando area in March 2018. At the time, Lopez-Alvarado had prior felony convictions for committing lewd acts on a child and failing to register as a sex offender. When he returned to the United States, he again failed to register as a sex offender as required by SORNA. SORNA is part of the Adam Walsh Child Protection and Safety Act of 2006. The Adam Walsh Act also provides for the use of federal law enforcement resources, including the United States Marshals Service, to assist state and local authorities in locating and apprehending non-compliant sex offenders. This sentencing represents law enforcement partners working together to make our communities and our nation safer, said Acting Miami Field Office Director Jim Martin. This criminal alien will now be held accountable for his actions. The United States Marshals Service will remain steadfast in its pursuit to ensure that convicted sex offenders adhere to the registration requirements clearly outlined in the Adam Walsh Child Protection Act, said U.S. Marshal William Bill Berger for the Middle District of Florida. This case was investigated by United States Immigration and Customs Enforcement and the United States Marshals Service. It was prosecuted by Assistant United States Attorney Kara M. Wick. This case was brought as part of Project Safe Childhood, a nationwide initiative launched in May 2006 by the Department of Justice to combat the growing epidemic of child sexual exploitation and abuse. Led by United States Attorney's offices and the Criminal Division's Child Exploitation and Obscenity Section CEOs, Project Safe Childhood marshals federal, state, and local resources to locate, apprehend, and prosecute individuals who sexually exploit children, and to identify and rescue victims. For more information about Project Safe Childhood, please visit U.S. Attorney's Office, Middle District of Florida. We want to thank all the brave men and women who have dedicated their lives to keeping our country safe. God bless America.